Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. My name is Jane and today I'm gonna tell you about my Ungoth confessions. So as you can probably see, I'm a goth and I've been for like about 6 to 7 years. But I always loved goth stuff, goth music, goth aesthetic since I was like a child. So today I'm gonna do some confessions that are ungoth of me. I've seen other people do this, not one in particular, just a lot of people, so I can't give anyone credits. But I tried to come up with some confessions that I didn't see a lot before because most people have like a bit of the same confession. So I try to come up with ones that are a little bit original. So the first confession is about where I find my clothes, because most of my clothes aren't really from real gothic brands like Killstar and Punkrave and like the real goth shops and that kind of stuff. Most of my clothes, I do have some clothes from Killstar, but most of my clothes are actually from really cheap sites like Shein. I've even got some clothes from Wish or AliExpress or like regular shops in my country, but I just DIY'd them a little or like combine them with stuff so it looks a little bit more goth. But I don't actually have the money to buy like the real kind of goth clothes. And I know that goth is all about like DIYing and stuff, but some goths really judge each other for buying clothes on like Shein and stuff. Like they say you're not really goth if you shop on Shein. But some people just don't really have the money to buy their goth clothes somewhere else. So another thing that goths are known for is them liking horror movies. And I'm personally a really big fan of horror movies. I love horror, I love anything scary, but I really hate jump scares. I get so scared every time there's a jump scare, and when I'm watching scary movies, I'm always on edge and I'm just afraid of the jump scares. So, for example, this weekend I went to The Nun 2 with my boyfriend in the cinema, and I sat the entire movie with my hands like this because I was so afraid that there was gonna be a jump scare, and I did watch the entire movie. It's not like I had my eyes closed or anything. But I was like constantly afraid of jump scares, and there are some jump scares in that movie. I don't want to spoil anything or something, but like there are some jump scares and I just scream and throw away my popcorn because jump scares really scare me and I really don't like jump scares. Like I love any kind of horror and I love when a movie is really scary and really messed up, but jump scares just scare me so much. So as you can see, one other thing that a lot of goths have, which I don't, is tattoos and piercings. I don't have any tattoos, and the only piercings that I have are my ears. I have two like holes in them. But the reason why I don't really have tattoos and piercings is because my school and my work don't really like it when you do. Like sometimes you can have them, it really depends on the hospital that you are in because I work in a hospital, but most people don't really like it when you have tattoos or piercings. So of course I can get piercings and tattoos in places that people won't see, but I think if I do that I will wait until I have money because those things are kind of expensive. And I will wait until I'm like moved out because I just don't want to be like the disappointment of the family when I get those kind of things. But yeah, the main reason is really because of money and because of my school and work, because I do like tattoos and piercings, so who knows what I'll get in the future. I know that goths are like known for their really crazy looks, like with chains and fishnets and layering a lot of stuff on top of each other and DIY stuff and a lot of jewelry. But I actually dress basic a lot. Like when I go to school, like at 8 a.m., I do not feel like getting an entire outfit together with like fishnets and like gloves and really weird jewelry and doing my makeup and whatever. I just wear like literally black jeans and a black t-shirt because I'm just too lazy and like I don't have enough time to put an entire goth outfit together. But on some days when I have the time and when I really feel like having a cool outfit, then I will do it definitely. When I can, I will just have a really cool outfit that looks like a bit more goth. But when I go to school or to work, because at work I need to wear my work clothes anyway, or when I'm like at home, I usually just wear really basic clothes, like just plain black clothes, just because it's definitely more comfortable. Because why would you sit at home with like stuff with chains and stuff? That's not comfortable. and chokers are not comfortable. Most goth clothes are just not comfortable at all. And also in the summer, I usually just wear a black dress and like nothing really else, because fishnets are pretty warm. Like, I know there's holes in them, but it still somehow makes your legs or your arms feel hotter than without fishnets. So in the summer, I don't layer anything. I just wear a black dress and that's it, because otherwise it will just be too warm. That's also why I like the winter the most and like the fall, because you can actually have nice outfits without being too hot, because you can layer stuff and have like some more interesting clothes, I guess. Now, to continue on that topic, I also don't really like a lot of accessories. I barely ever really wear bracelets because I hate the feeling of bracelets. It's just uncomfortable. And when I'm writing or like typing on my computer, which I'm doing like most of the time on a day, bracelets just feel annoying and it makes a lot of noise and I poke myself with it and it's just annoying. I don't wear bracelets and I don't wear multiple necklaces. I always see goths wear like a lot of necklaces, but mine get tangled. I don't know how people do it, but my necklaces just get tangled when I wear more than one. So I always wear one because I just hate them. I hate trying to untangle them and I get stuck in them and that kind of stuff. I always try to wear a choker with my necklace so it doesn't look like entirely empty over here. But I never really wear multiple necklaces and no bracelets. I do wear earrings, preferably like really huge ones because I want them to be really visible. And I really like rings. Like, I always see these really cool rings with like coffins and stuff and I want to have them, but my fingers are so freaking small. I literally have a child size of ring, I believe. So every time I try to buy a ring, they don't have my size. So I really can't get any of those really cool coffin or skull rings because everything online is not in my size and in real life you don't really find that kind of rings. So the only rings that I'm wearing are these two, which are literally rings that my boyfriend got me, like promise rings, you know. I do really love these. I think they're really pretty and of course they have like really big value to me, but I would love to have like some cool black rings and stuff, but I just literally can't wear them because they're not in my size. So this is a confession that I've seen a lot from other people, but I just want to add it to my video as well. And that is that I don't always listen to goth music only. I also just listen to like other kinds of music. I think this is pretty normal because like listening to one genre only seems kind of boring to me, but I personally do really enjoy like drum and bass and rap, and I've even had a period where I really loved K-pop. And one thing that I really enjoy as well is emo music. Like, I like emo bands and emo rock and emo rap. I do not really consider myself an emo, but I do really enjoy that music, so that's kind of really Ungoth of me. So another thing is that I have never been to a concert or like a festival. And that is not because I don't like it. I would love to go to a concert or a festival, but I actually always just listen to music at home because concerts are really, really, really expensive. And for some reason, I always find out that there's a concert after the concert happened. I'm trying to be like updated on when concerts are gonna be, so I keep looking it up every time. And I finally found a festival that I want to go to soon, so I can finally go to like a concert or festival, because that's always been my dream, but I've actually never been to one. Like, that's kind of crazy because I always wanted to, but for some reason I just never had like the chance to. And also last year I wanted to go to this festival with like metal and rock and goth music, but the festival was literally on the date of my exams from school, so I couldn't go because I had exams and I can't really like not go to my exams. So this one isn't really a confession because you can literally see it, but most goths shave off their eyebrows and draw them on, or they color their eyebrows like black, or they do anything with their eyebrows really. But I literally don't do anything with my eyebrows because when I'm not wearing makeup and I don't have eyebrows, or my eyebrows are shaved or like colored, it'll just look kind of weird on me. It just doesn't look good on me, and I think my eyebrows are kind of fine like they are. Like, I literally don't do anything with them. And I know it would look better if they were like black, but when I don't wear black makeup, it would look weird because my hair is blonde. So blonde hair with black eyebrows, I don't know, I don't think it would look good. And also, I am really bad at makeup. So if I shave off my eyebrows, then I literally can't draw them on anymore because I'm just too bad at it. Like, it'll look stupid and I could never have eyebrows again because I just literally can't draw them on. So that is just why I keep them like this, because I don't really have any other options that I literally can do. So yeah. And my last Ungoth confession, I'm not really sure if this is Ungoth, but I actually don't have any goth friends in real life or anywhere actually, because I just never meet anyone who's goth. I sometimes see like alternative people in a train. I'm not sure if they're goth or something else, but I'm just too scared to go up to them like, hey, I'm goth, wanna be friends or something. And at school and at any place that I really go to where I talk to people, there's not anyone who is goth or even alternative really. I would love to have goth friends, but I just can't find them anywhere. And I've actually tried to look for them on like Discord and like online and stuff. But like the goths that I have met online were just kind of mean. They were like really mean about other goths. They were like trying to say that they were the only goth who exists and that everyone else is a poser, that I was a poser, or that I was cringe because I did my makeup a certain way and that kind of stuff. So I don't really have a good experience with that, but I would really love to have like in real life or online gothic friends or like alternative friends, because then I have like something to talk about with them. Because with most people in real life, I don't really have much to talk about because my interests are like a lot of goth and weird and strange stuff that other people are not really interested in. So I would really love to have like someone who's also into goth music or goth fashion or like dead things or whatever, horror movies. I just don't know anyone who really likes that. So these were all my own goth confessions. I hope you still think I'm goth, because I do think I'm goth. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider subscribing, leave a like on the video and leave a comment. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye!